Executive Vocabulary for AI Governance ISO 23894 made clear. Welcome! Today we'll sharpen your AI risk vocabulary so your updates land with busy executives. Board-ready language reduces confusion by replacing fuzzy claims with clear, testable statements. We'll align to ISO 23894, which frames AI risk end-to-end, from problem definition to incident response, so your message follows a recognized standard. The key is precise, action-oriented phrasing. Say what's happening, why it matters, and what you'll do. This approach aligns technical detail with strategy, turning model metrics into business outcomes, trade-offs, and decisions. By the end, you'll sound crisp, credible, and ready for tough questions. Start by anchoring everyone in the same frame. Define the use case, stakeholders, and data. Who's affected, who operates it, and what data flows in and out. State the business objective and constraints. For example, reduce average handle time by 20% without degrading customer satisfaction. Note the regulatory and ethical context, applicable privacy laws, sector rules, and company principles. Then label the scope plainly, such as Scope to Customer Chatbot version 2. A strong context line might read, External-facing chatbot for support, US-EU customers, using anonymized chat logs. Target: deflect 30% of tickets while meeting brand tone. Use confident, auditable language. We have identified material risks. Then classify by harm type: safety, harmful guidance, bias, unequal outcomes, privacy, data leakage, IP, copyright infringement. Reference the lifecycle stage where it arises. Design, train, or deploy to show you know where to act. Add a quick qualitative tag for likelihood and impact. For example, prompt injection in deploy, likelihood medium, impact high. Keep each risk to one sentence that names the asset, the failure mode, the harmed party, and the business effect. Clarity invites action and accountability. Quantify without overpromising. Use simple scales like low/medium/high or 1 to 5 for likelihood and impact, so comparisons are easy. Cite evidence behind each rating. Red team tests, bias audits, privacy reviews, and external benchmarks. Then compare against risk appetite thresholds set by the business or policy. What's tolerable? What needs mitigation? What must stop? Prioritize the top 3 to 5 exposures that threaten objectives and state why they lead the list: magnitude, velocity, or regulatory heat. This turns a risk inventory into a focused plan the leadership can actually fund and track. Signal intent clearly. We propose controls to reduce risk. Organize by preventative. Block issues upfront. Detective. Find issues fast. And corrective. Limit damage and recover. Example: preventive guardrails on prompts. Detective monitoring for drift. Corrective rollback to a safe model. Always state residual risk after controls, what remains and why it's acceptable or not. For each control, name the owner, timeline, and verification method, who does it, by when, and how you'll prove it works. This shows discipline and makes the plan auditable and fundable. Keep the system honest over time. Declare: ongoing monitoring is established, and list your KPIs, model drift, false positives/negatives, and fairness gaps across key segments. Define trigger thresholds that force action and escalation paths. Who's paged, within what time, and what gets paused. Document playbooks for containment, rollback, and customer communication. After any incident, Run a post-incident review to capture lessons, update controls, and adjust thresholds. Continuous learning is the difference between isolated fixes and a resilient, trustworthy AI service. Demonstrate credibility with independent review and documentation. Maintain model cards, data sheets, and decision logs that record assumptions, versions, and trade-offs. Map controls to standards. ISO 23894 for AI risk management and ISO 27001 for information security, noting how each requirement is met. Show governance in practice, committee roles, meeting cadence, and board sign-off for material changes or high-risk deployments. This isn't bureaucracy. It's how you earn trust, pass audits, and secure approvals without last-minute fire drills. Close with a crisp one-pager. Context, top risks, controls, residuals. Then list decisions needed: approve, defer, or invest, and the cost or trade-off. Add a plain English risk line using likelihood times impact times confidence. For example, hallucinated answers causing customer harm, medium times high, confidence high. Keep it human and specific. End with next steps and owners, who delivers what by when, and how success is measured. If leaders can read this slide alone and act correctly, you've nailed executive communication.